Okay. Next thing we're going to do, guys, is this is one of those steps that we're going to do a little bit different than our picture because this will be a little faster this way. What you're going to do now is you're going to open those sides, and then you're going to open up that open fold that we have there, and you're going to press it down so that center crease on that open fold comes down and presses down to line up with the center crease of the other, like this. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, and you'll do that on both sides to all four of the corners that we've done. It's really good. It doesn't have to be perfect for this part. This is not super important. That's perfect. So then you'll flip it over again and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we'll have something that looks like this when we're done. And it'll look exactly the same on the opposite side. Everybody got that? Okay. Anybody need a minute more, or are we ready to go? Keep going.
Ready.
Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to, this is again one of those steps that we're doing slightly different. We're going to bring one flap over and press it down like this so we don't have those wide open sides anymore. And you're going to flip the whole thing over and do the same thing on the other side, just the top layer, not both of them, because what you want is something like this, so you don't have the white outsides anymore. Okay? So you should have 2 layers on each side again. So if you've got 3 layers on one side, you need to pick up the top layer on the side that's got 3 layers. There you go. Okay. I'll help you with that afterwards. I gotta keep going, I'm not finished. Okay. So what we're going to do now, guys, is you're going to, remember that fold that we just did, the kind of paper airplane fold? We're going to do the same thing again, taking that top edge towards the middle. And it should be a pretty easy fold because the crease is already there. We're just flipping that crease the opposite direction. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so we have it like this. You're bringing that outside edge over to the middle again. Okay? Oh, wow, we're at the middle here. Okay. So you flip the whole thing over and do it again on the other side. So we're going to have that kite shape again. Okay, so have something like this. Another kite shape again. Then you're going to take that top edge, guys, the top of the kite, not the open end, the part that's folded, and you're going to fold it down to the top points on these folds. Okay, so you're going to bring this down like this and press it down, and then open it up and flip it over and do the same thing the opposite direction.
The whole thing, right?
Yep, the whole thing. It's one big folded piece. You can't separate it or anything. Yes. Okay. And then we're almost done. We have like 2 more steps. Okay. Now what we're going to do is you're going to take that top layer and you're going to lift it up and press it down so that it's pointing towards the top of your kite. You'll flip the whole thing over, do the same thing on the other side. Okay? And then, remember how we did that little fold where we flipped over one layer and flipped the whole thing over and did the same thing on the other side? So it looks like this again?
Got it.
Can you guys do that again? And then we're going to lift those edges up too. Okay, so it'll look like this. And then, okay, so these are going to be got this part, you're gonna flip one side over, run the other side over, so that you have these two sides revealed so you can look at them.
I'm gonna try using one of my thick.
Then the last thing you guys are gonna do is you're gonna open the top of your box, and you're just gonna press it down, whoops,
It would last longer.
like that. So you have a nice jackpot.
The only annoying part is
It's a little hard to get the box to open sometimes, so you just kind of have to fight with it until